Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porter with Visit Winona and Emily Skeels running the video camera for us. We're Facebook Live today from the Holzinger Trails. You sent us here in our poll for the week, asking you where should we go, and this seems like a great choice because holy cow, it's beautiful. We are lucky. It's not rainy this morning. We thought it might be for a little bit, but it's just a little bit overcast. You have to see these trails because it's such a great secret. Here, let's walk along a little bit. I'm going to try not to fall down. There's a few rocks and things like that under here, but this doesn't show from the road. From the road, it looks like the bluffs are all kind of, getting brownish, like fall is passing, but oh no, not in Winona. We are, I like to say, like the Miami of Minnesota, right? So fall is pretty much past, for the most part, everywhere else in the state. But in Winona, we're killing it still with the fall colors. This is all of the underbrush of the bluffs. So from the streets, from the roads, from the city, the bluffs have this kind of coppery, little bit goldish, but mostly coppery and brownish look, like fall has passed. But all you do is come out to the parking lot at Holzinger Lodge, get out of your car and walk about 50 feet and you're into these trails. There are miles and miles and miles of them. So these trails are all part of the Holzinger Trail complex that goes all the way to the top of the bluffs. There's trails that are very easy like this. A family could really easily ride on it with bicycles or walk it. You can walk your dog out here. I think it has to be on a leash. There's also some very challenging trails for people who have a little bit more adrenaline to burn off. And so you can take some teeth-gritting rides down the bluffs on mountain bike tracks that are apparently, I don't do it because I want to keep all my teeth, and I'm just not that good of a bike rider. But the people who do it love it. And they do it all year, actually. They do it with fat tire bikes in the wintertime. Something for everybody here, even that. So I believe that this was also part of the donation from John Latch. And I've talked about John Latch a couple of times because he was a benefactor for most of the public park space that's in Winona. He was a grocer just after the turn of the century, and he loved the outdoors so much that he bought up with his money every tract of land he could, and then he donated it to the city for public use forever. So we have tried to make good use of it ever since then, including these trails. I'm going to stop talking a little bit and let you just enjoy this amazing walk. This is probably going to be like this for, I bet we have 10 days of color left here. Unless we get a huge windstorm or something like that, and then it might take it down faster, but get in your car and come. If you want to see a little bit of fall yet before the season's over, this is the spot for sure. couple of other things I want to tell you about this space. The entire area is called Bluffside Park, I believe, and over to the west of where we are right now are some trails that people also will use for snowshoeing, and I know some people will bring their snowboards out there and even do that. There's no system, so you have to walk it back up, but if you're looking for something to do in the wintertime, you don't mind so much. A lot of people will cross-country ski on these trails as well, and you can snowshoe, as to your heart's content, really, for miles. But if you are looking to get together with your friends, there's a lodge here called Holzinger Lodge. The city owns it. They rent it out for events, and it has a fireplace in it, and electricity, and a kitchen, and bathrooms, and the whole thing. So it's a fun option if you're looking to come out here, use the park, and have a place to collect at the end of the day or during the day. There's a playground there and a huge parking area. There's also a bike station that the city installed down there. Winona's done an amazing job trying to create a very bike-friendly community, and it starts definitely on these trails where they've installed a bike care station that you can put air in your tires and repair things on your bike. It has some tools. It's all sort of fastened together, and it's free. Everything here is free. Oh, we have a tree across the path. We're not going to go past that, so we'll just stop right here. I'm not going to make Emily climb over that tree with the camera. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us on Facebook Live all these weeks and months. We're having a lot of fun going to places that you tell us to go to. In the comments, you can tell us where should we go next week, and whatever's nominated the most times, the top 2 things will go into a poll at the beginning of the week. Then you get to vote and say where is it going to be. We've had some great Facebook Live so far. We're having a great time doing it, and we love your comments and we love your suggestions. I think that there's really nothing that's too crazy for us to do. We did the top of Sugarloaf, and so everything after that seems like it's probably going to be pretty easy, and we just know that there's so much left to see in Winona. We're excited to know where you're going to send us next. Thanks for tuning in from Visit Winona. Cynthia Porter, Emily Skeels, Facebook Live. Enjoy this blast. Look at these beautiful trails, and get in your car and come here and drive around until you park at Holzinger Lodge and get out and walk these trails yourself.